Take a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale out the mouth. Just sigh off the day. Come into your mountain pose, feet hip distance apart. Turn the palms out, lift the chest. Draw the belly in and lift the heart. Exhale out the breath. Inhale, reach it up. Palms touch, palms press. We're going to lean it over to the right. Weight is in the heels. Lean a little bit more on that exhale. Inhale brings you back up to center. Take a round of breath. Reach tall. On an inhale, reach it up and over to the left. Nice side body stretch on that right side. Weight is in the heels, chest is lifted. Lean into it with your exhale. Inhale brings you up. We're going to inhale, reach it up, head tilt back. Exhale, sweep the arms wide, come into a swan dive, forward fold. To one knee, straighten the other. Bend into the other knee, straighten the other. Plant the left hand in the center. We're going to peel the right arm up. Take a twist. Bring a deep bend into that left knee as the right arm reaches high. Inhale. As you exhale, forward fold. Make space to open the left arm towards the sky. Straighten through that left leg as much as you can. Nice twist here. Fingers, and see if we can lift the wrists away from the back body. Nice squeeze in the back shoulders. Decompress tension around the neck. We're going to inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins. Weight is now in the heels. Spine is long. Exhale, plant the hand, step back. We're going to root the right hand down, and with the left hand, we're going to take nice, big, slow arm circles. Really slow here. You want to find the full rotation of that shoulder joint, lubricating that nice ball and socket joint right there. Sliding the bones past each other. Reach it forward. Root the left hand. We're going to step the right foot up. We're in a nice frog squat. Step the peel the right arm up and take a nice rotation with that right arm. Should feel nice and yummy. Take it slow here. Really feel the bones gliding past one another. Then reach it forward. We're going to plant both hands, step it back as you tap. 2 more. Come into your sturdy plank. Push the floor away. Shift forward onto the toes. Shoulders in front of wrists. Release the knees. Untuck the toes. We're going to shine the heart forward, but lift the belly. No slouching belly here. Lift the belly, shine the heart. Bend the elbows alongside the body for 3, 2, 1. This time we're going to lower all the way down. Forehead to the mat. Reach through the toes. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Peel the chest up, baby cobra. Keep squeezing those elbows in by the side body. Keep the chest lifted and really point through the toes. Very active lower body here. Inhale. Exhale, soften. Let the forehead touch the mat. Shake the hips out. Find some release and some compression at the end of your day. Really let everything go here. Exhale it out. Inhale, tuck the toes under. You're going to push it right up to a plank. Shorten the stance, animal squat. Step, pedal out the feet. Like you're walking in place here. Really push through the hands. Let the head hang. Suck the belly in. Find some stillness in your down dog. Exhale. Inhale, rise up onto the toes. Let's walk it to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins. Suck the belly in, spine is long, gaze is down. Notice how from the tailbone to the crown, the spine is long. I'm not scrunching the neck in either direction. Inhale, exhale, one on top of the other. As we come all the way up to stand, shoulders roll back, palms turn out. We're going to keep it going. We're going to rise up onto the toes. Reach up towards the sky. Root into the big toes here. Shoulders are down the back. Crown is reaching tall. We're going to take that lateral bend to the right on our tippy toes. Lean into it with the exhale. Inhale brings you up. Stay stable. Take a breath and bring it over to the left. You're still on your tippy toes here. Exhale, lean. Inhale up. We're going to inhale, reach it up a little more. right through into that swan dive. Really lean into your toes as if you're doing a forward fold on high heels. Exhale, really lean into the toes here. Bring an extra bend into the knees. It's early in the practice. Let's root the right hand now. Let's peel the left arm up. Straighten through that left leg. Bend through the right knee. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Left hand roots, right arm peels up. Right leg straightens, left knee bends. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Draw the elbows back behind us. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Interlace the fingers if you can. A little bend in the knees. Or draw the heels of the wrists together and straighten through the elbows as you lift the wrists away from the back body. Nice shoulder massage here. On the exhale, release both hands to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Let's step the left leg back this time. Root the left hand. We're going to take a couple of big arm circles here. Bring the right hand to the inside of the foot. Step it up for a nice frog squat. Step the right leg back. Root that right hand. Let's peel the left arm up. Take that rotation at the shoulder. Both hands to the inner foot. We're going to step it back to our plank. Here we're going to tap our shoulder. Option to add lifting opposite leg. Really get into the glutes here. Wake up the hamstrings after sitting on them all day. 2 more. Push the floor away, nice sturdy plank. Shift the weight forward onto the toes. Release the knees. Untuck the toes. Shine the heart forward, elbows in. 3, 2, 1. Lower all the way down with control. Soften at the belly. Forehead to the mat. Just relax. Feel heavy. Let everything go. Just melt. Point through the toes. Roll the shoulders back. Peel the chest up. Baby cobra. Reach through the toes as you're reaching out the crown. Suck the belly in. Feel the pubic bone pressing down into the mat. Slightly squeeze the shoulders together and keep those elbows in tight. Inhale. Exhale, soften. Tuck the toes under. We're going to push it up to a plank. Shorten it to our animal squat. Step the feet back, downward facing dog. Pedal it out. Downward facing dog. Let's bring the knees wide. We're going to sit back into a wide-legged child's pose. Let's reach the arms forward. You always have the option here as well to bend the elbows, bring the hands in prayer, and then bring the hands behind the neck. Get nice and heavy in the hips here. Allow your lower body just to settle from the day. A lot of tension accumulates in our hips, especially if we have been sitting a lot. Come back to your breath here. Let's release the hands down. We're going to come into a triangle base here, so interlace the fingers. We're going to lift the hips up. Leg lifts and lowers. Right leg lifts and lowers. A few times. Take it slow. There's no rush. You actually find on the lowering down, there's a lot of control at the core here. You're using the psoas here in the hips, which is really good. After sitting possibly a lot today. 2 more. And come to your dolphin pose, just pushing down into the elbows, opening the chest. Now we're going to release the clasp, and you can either come to your knees to push yourself up to a down dog, or push right through the hands to your down dog. Right leg lifts, knee in towards the chest, release the back knee. Untuck the toes, inhale it up. Low crescent lunge. Really root into that right heel. Feel yourself pushing away as opposed to slouching into your hips. You're pushing the floor away. Inhale. On the exhale, both hands to the top of the mat. 3-legged dog. Really reach out that right foot as you press into that right hand. Exhale, lower. Let's take it on the other side. Left leg lifts. Knee to chest, plant the foot in between the hands, release the knee, untuck the toes. Push into the heel to push yourself up. Inhale, reach it up. A lot of energy in between the hands as well. The hands aren't just flopping up here. Imagine you're holding a big fireball in the hands. Belly sucks in, shoulders down the back. Inhale. Exhale, both hands to the top of the mat. Sweep that leg back, three-legged dog. Root into that left hand as you're lifting that left leg. Lower legs. Exhale. Inhale, rise up onto the toes. Let's walk to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale. We're going to come right into Utkatasana. So you're shifting your weight into your heels. Nice bend in the knees. Reach the arms forward, holding that fireball. Shoulders are down the back. Suck the belly in. Weight is in the heels. It's pretty intense in the hips here. We're here for a few breaths. Inhale. On the next exhale, dive it forward. Weight is now on the toes. Let the head hang. Let's press into the hands. We're going to walk it back, downward facing dog. Right leg lifts. Right knee to right elbow. Plant the foot behind the right hand. We're going to drop the back foot, turn the toes out, rise it up, warrior one. Exhale, both hands to the top of the mat. We're going to move through a vinyasa here, so come to your plank. Shift forward onto the toes, bend at the elbows, push it up, downward facing dog. Left leg lifts. Left knee to left elbow. Plant the foot behind the left hand. Drop the back right foot, toes are turning out, 45-degree angle. Root into that left foot to push you up as opposed to gripping at the back. Push the earth away. Inhale, reach it up. Holding that fireball, belly in, shoulders down the back. Exhale. Both hands to the inside of the foot, step it back to your plank. Shift it forward onto the toes, bend the elbows. Push it up, we're pointing through the toes, thighs are active, thighs are lifted, chest is shining. Exhale, tuck the toes under, move through a plank, downward facing dog. Pedal it out. Let's release the knees, we'll come back into that wide-legged child's pose. Let's just take our energy down. Bring the elbows together, palms to touch. Release the hands in prayer behind the neck. And then from here, we're going to rise up, sitting in a comfortable position. We're going to come into Nitya Kumbhaka, our breathing exercise for this evening's practice. So we'll bring our hands into fists, join the knuckles together. We're going to use the thumbs to open and close the nostrils. So let's close the right nostril. Inhale left, inhale right, inhale both, hold it at the third eye, exhale left. Inhale left, inhale right, inhale both, hold it at the third eye. Inhale left, inhale right, inhale both, hold it at the third eye. Inhale left, right, both, hold, exhale. Always out the left. Inhale, left, right, both. Hold it, exhale left. Halfway there, inhale left, right, both. Hold it at the third eye, sit tall, exhale left. Inhale left, right, both. Hold it, gaze upward, exhale left. Be easy with your breath. Left, right, both. Exhale left. 4 more. Inhale left, right, both. Gaze at the third eye. Exhale left. 3 more. Inhale left, right, both. Hold it. Exhale. Left, right, both. Hold it. Exhale left. Last round, you're on your own. When you're finished, keep your eyes closed, palms face up. Just sit nice and tall. An easy seated pose. Nice full breath, breathing through both nostrils. Just notice your energy settle. Gently blink the eyes open. Let's come back to our practice. Let's come right back into our downward facing dog. Exhale. Rise up onto the toes. Let's walk to the top of the mat. From here, we're going to come into a nice malasana pose, a nice squat. So bring the feet wide as the edges of the mat. Reach it forward like you're holding a big box. Let's take the left arm extended out. Right arm reaches up. Option here to take a bind. So you're going to wrap around that left knee, taking the peace fingers, locking into the bind, opening the chest towards the right. You can always take a block and put it under your seat to keep your hips elevated. We're going to unwrap it. From here, we're going to come back to center. Right arm reaches, left arm opens us up. We can stay right here. Again, you can always have a support underneath the hips. That can feel really good and nourishing. We want to feel nourished at the end of the day. Right arm reaches around the knee. Left arm reaches the bind, open the chest. Come back through the pose. We're in our squat, and then let's sit back on our tailbone. We're going to come into a boat pose. Bring your hands to the center. Let's take some Russian twists. This should feel really good to wring out some tension in the thoracic spine here, around the shoulders, the rib cage, making space for breath. You can always lower the legs as well. Take a nice twist. Really square those shoulders to the side to get into the twist. And then from here, let's extend our legs long. Happy toes towards the face, or reach it up. Dandasana, staff pose. Working on our posture here. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, let's reach it forward. Notice how my chest is still open and broad here. So I'm not rounding through my body. I'm really leaning in with the hips. I'm going as far as I can. Don't worry about if you can't reach the toes or not. Think more about lifting out of the posture, out of the spine here. We're not rounding through it. This is really good to correct our posture from the day, from all of our slouching. Keep the chest open. Start to settle your energy, feel really rooted into the earth. Let's open the feet. Try to have some action in the legs. They're either flexing toward the face or they're pointing. We're going to lean forward now, thumbs down. Press into the inner leg as we're squeezing our legs in. So we want to press our arms out while squeezing our legs in and find some tension, resistance on the inner thighs. And then from here we want to root one hip bone down and then the other, really settling into the hips here. Again, yoga is this nice, beautiful practice where we can get a nice internal massage of the muscles, really softening the tension around the joints. So as you're squeezing the legs in, pushing the palms out, rooting each hip down, feel really nuzzled into those legs. Beautiful. Exhale, lean it forward. Inhale, bring us up. Let's scooch to the top of our mat. We're going to come into our half boat here. Let's flutter kick, kick those rudders. Let's cross those rudders. Here we go. We're going to bring it up and extend. Bring it up and extend. Two more. Bring it up. Crunch. And then release your elbows to bring yourself back up to seat to support your spine. And then we're going to roll down with intention very slowly. If this is too much on your spine, you're going to roll onto your side to come to lie on your back. Once on your back, just get your spine reoriented to the floor. Take a breath here, just let your bones settle. And from here, we're going to bring the feet up, arms up, we're going to shake. Shake off all those incompletions, shake off all the tension, shake off all the unresolved emotions. Just let everything just shake it off. So important at the end of the day. You're going to learn to love this. Exhale it out the mouth to breathe off all that carbon dioxide. Just offload those gases. Just a little bit more shake here. Crinkle out the toes, roll through the wrists and the hands. Bring our feet to the earth, bend the knees. Shoulder press into the earth, so there's a bit of a lift in our chest. We're going to tuck the tailbone under and feel the low back press into the mat. Let's lift those hips up. We're going to bring both knees in towards the chest and keep your eyes closed as you're going through this. Bring the knees together. You're going to roll to one side. Still keeping those eyes closed, being soft and gentle with your movements. Bring yourself to a comfortable seated position. Sit nice and tall here for a moment. Nice tall spine. Turn the palms up. Thumb and forefinger touch in Jnana Mudra. Universal consciousness connects to our individual consciousness in the oneness of all things. Just take a few moments here